Bienvenidos al curso English for UABC Module 20 Intermediate Level. Fer asks Mr. Garcia a question. She gives her opinion. She also practices how to give advice.
Mr. Garcia, do you know if there's a photo studio near school?
Yes, do you really need that photo?
I need to take it back home today.
You need to take it back home today. Fair. Listen to the following sentences. You plan to surprise your parents. You bought snacks that you offered to your guests. You hope to be a good hostess. What do you notice?
The verbs are followed by to.
Exactly. These are some of the verbs. Repeat after me. Agree to.
Agree to.
Decide to.
Decide to.
Expect to.
Expect to.
Learn to.
Learn to.
Refuse to.
Refuse to.
Seem to.
Seem to.
Try to.
Try to.
Want to.
Want to.
Would like to.
Would like to.
Love to.
Love to.
Prefer to.
Prefer to. I see.
I would like you to tell me your opinion about marriage using some of these verbs, Fair.
Marriage. Okay. In my opinion, if you expect to marry, you will need to be very tolerant. I think if you learn to negotiate, you will solve conflicts. I consider that if you refuse to practice empathy, you will always fight. In my opinion, if you would like your marriage to last, you need to be patient. How do you know it is necessary to use to?
Well, you need to see if the verb needs something to be completed. I mean, you expect that something happens or you expect to learn something.
Oh, you're right. I want to see my aunt. I expect my cousin to come and my uncle wants to celebrate.
But you have to be careful.
With marriage?
No, with the verbs.
Why?
There are some other verbs that are always followed by ing ending.
Which verbs?
Take a look at these verbs. These are followed by an ing ending, and these ones are followed by a preposition. Now, please tell me a sentence using some verbs from the list.
Okay, let's see. I enjoy organizing events. I love preparing snacks. I'm good at decorating tables. I'm afraid of having missed some invitations.
You have understood very well, but please tell me more about your family.
Well, my mother started dating my father when she was in college. They resisted marrying until she found a job. Then they started planning the wedding. 2 years after I was born. 3 years later, my sister was born. In my opinion, they continue to have a great relationship.
Well, you have a beautiful family, Fair. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And how do you get along with your parents?
When I was a kid, How do you say when someone tells you to do something?
Someone made you.
When I was a kid, they always made me do my chores. They also let me go out and play with my friends. I think they made me go by the rules, but they were always warm and loving.
It's nice to hear you have a strong support in your family, Fair.
I do, and I'm very happy about it. You should meet my family.
English for UABC. Thank you for joining us. Esperamos hayan disfrutado este video.